All right, hi. So today, the word for today is the topic is it came to pass, not stay. So they're given the reference of Genesis chapter 4, verse 3. It came to pass. So there is a little phrase repeated 436 times in the Bible, it came to pass. So if you have time and you'd like to check it out, we can check in the Bible. So it's mentioned 436 times it came to pass. Whatever trial you are going through today, remind of yourself, it came to pass, not stay. So whatever comes, it just passes by, it doesn't stay forever. If the fulfillment of the vision God gave you seems to be taking longer than you thought, remind yourself it will come to pass. In his biography, God in My Corner, the two-time world heavyweight champion George Foreman tells a story about an elderly woman who was asked her favorite scripture verse, and she replied, and it came to pass. She explained why. I know that whenever a trial comes, it doesn't come to stay. It comes to pass. And the scripture on the flip side of this coin reads, being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. So whatever which started would be completed. So we find this in Philippians chapter 1 verse. Being confident of this very thing, that he who has begun a good work in you will complete it until the day of Jesus Christ. In other words, he will bring it to pass either way. God always finishes what he starts. The vision is yet for an appointed time. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come to pass. So we could see that even in Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it will speak, and it will not lie. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. So that's so assuring. And battling an illness that threatened his life, and enemies who wanted to take his throne, David turned to the Lord for help, and God didn't disappoint him. Read these two scriptures and stand on them. Weeping may last through the night, but joy comes with the morning. Psalm 30 verse 5. You have turned my mourning into joyful dancing. You have taken away my clothes of mourning and clothed me with joy, that I might sing praises to you and not be silent. O Lord my God, I will give you thanks forever. That is Psalm 30 verse 11 and 12. So there are some Bible references. Matthew chapter 7 verses 15 to 29. Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravenous wolves. You will know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? Even so, every good tree bears good fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor a bad tree can bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Therefore, by their fruits you will know them. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, 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 shall enter the kingdom of heaven, but he who does the will of my Father in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in your name, cast out demons in your name, and done many wonders in your name? And then I will declare to them, I never knew you, depart from me, you who practice lawlessness. Therefore, whoever hears these sayings of mine and does them, I will liken him to a wise man who built his house on a rock. And the rain descended, the floods came, and the winds blew, and they beat on that house, and it did not fall, for it was founded on the rock. But everyone who hears these sayings of mine and does not do them will be like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat on that house, and it fell. And great was its fall. And so it was when Jesus had ended these sayings that people were astonished at his teaching, for he taught them as one having authority and not as the scribes. And then we have Psalms 37 verses 25 to 31. I have been young and now am old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his descendants begging bread. He is ever merciful and lends, and his descendants are blessed. Depart from evil and do good, and dwell forevermore. For the Lord loves justice and does not forsake his saints. They are preserved forever. But the descendants of the wicked shall be cut off. The righteousness shall inherit the land and dwell in it forever. The mouth of the righteous speaks wisdom, and his tongue talks of justice. The law of his God is in his heart, none of his steps shall slide. Whoever loves instructions loves knowledge, but he who hates correction is stupid. A good man obtains favor from the Lord, but a man of wicked intentions he will condemn. A man is not established by wickedness, but the root of the righteous cannot be moved. So it's wonderful. It's so nice to get that assurance that difficulties are not forever. So it comes, it's not there to stay, but it would pass. So anything we are facing, any hardship, trouble, tribulation, it's for a season. It's what the lesson we have to learn from it. And think it of the positive way, how it kind of grooms us, molds us, strips us into a better person, and then it passes away. So it just comes to pass and never to stay. Okay, have a great day. God bless.